Roll call, please.
They heard me.
Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jefflin.
Yes.
Stephanie Jang.
Yes.
Tom Marazzo.
Here.
Jason Kim. Rebecca Lee.
Here.
John Madison.
Here.
Yul Men.
Here.
Barnabas Wu.
Here.
Jeffrey Wu.
Here.
Timothy Yang.
Here.
Dr. Cirillo.
Here.
Mr. Choi.
Here.
Yeah. Next agenda item is for the statement of presiding officer. In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 213, PL 1975, I hereby state that adequate notice of this regular meeting has been provided to the public by a written notice dated January 15, 2020. The meeting notice has been posted on school bulletin boards and at the Board of Education building. Communication to at least one of the board's designated newspapers filed with the Borough Clerk of Palisades Park. Okay, I would like to have a report of the superintendent.
Sure, thank you. First and foremost, Happy New Year to all of you. If I have not seen you firsthand, to you and your families, I hope it's a great 2020. I know we're all extremely busy, as well as the board, with CUSAC. February 10th, we'll be here in a blink of an eye, and the 11th, it's back to it. They are here for a day. We see what goes on during the course of the year. So let's not try to do something that's out of the ordinary, but continue to do what we do on a daily basis, please. I would like to recognize and congratulate, although they might not be here in person, Avo, Debbie, I don't see either of them, but I know they're very much involved in both the Quiz Bowl, garnering a first place championship for the county during our Christmas vacation, which was phenomenal.
Very nice.
We had three individuals from the junior senior high school compete and were placed in first, second, and third place respectively in our American mathematics contest, so congratulations to them. And last night I had the pleasure of witnessing a pretty amazing feat. Christian Rodriguez at the junior senior high school scored his 1,000 point. I think that is the first time in 25 years a young man has joined that prestigious club. So I know it was only last night. I probably will have him here before the board next month, as well as the other individuals. So some great things happening, but those were
Who were the math students?
few of the ones that I wanted to highlight tonight.
Who were the math students?
The math students were Jun Hyun Park, Jean Pak, and Ye Jun Park. I'm sure they all came through your program, is why you asked, right? Absolutely.
Great news. And the report of the board president. Actually, thank you so much. And I'm not very much experienced, but I've been living in town since 2003, and I've done my best to get to know people here and try to work. Especially last year, I served in the negotiation, and that's my first concern still on my agenda. So I'm gonna do my best. And also for the school referendum, that's also on my priority on my agenda. So I'm going to work very hard throughout this year, and definitely work the best for teachers and students and schools in the town. Of course, it is kind of political position too, but I don't know how much I'm gonna go for that. We're going to seek for the best benefits for the school students and teachers. That's my concern. And for the committee appointment, we still have some issues, and I need to seek the board attorney's help. So I'm gonna go for the closed session, and I would like to complete it at that time. And,
So at this time, it's the board attorney's recommendation to suspend the agenda, enter into closed session to discuss committee appointments and legal issues that you have.
yes, and also I took the tour for 2 days, all three schools, and I saw how serious that we need to go for the referendum this year again, and then I would like to provide the best studying condition for students. And also, we had a brief meeting with the borough, so mayor and the council, and I'm sure that we'll have a very good time that we're gonna make everything happen as probably more than we wanted, so it's a good news for everyone. Okay, and that's about it, and I'd like to have a report from the board attorney
Do you wanna go into closed session now?
later.
You wanna do it later?
Yeah, I wanna do the closed session.
Okay. Alright, as for the board attorney's report, at this time there are just two major items that are open. The teacher's contract, PPAEA contract, that is an open item that is the president's priority to finalize. The PPAA contract, the administrator's contract, is also an item that's open, another priority. The administrator's contract is still in discussions. We hope to finalize that very soon. And the teacher's contract is an item that is now in fact finding. And we hope that there will be progress on that very soon as well too. That's it for the board attorney's report.
I would like to have a minute approval for November and December. So I'd like to go with the November one first.
I'll move on that.
Second?
Second.
I'll second.
Okay, discussion.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jane,
Yes.
Tom Matarazzo.
Yes.
Rebecca Lee.
I abstain,
No.
yes, sorry,
Yes.
yes.
John Madison.
Yes.
Yuen Min. Yes. Barnabas Wu.
Abstain, I was absent.
Okay. Jeffrey Wu.
Yes.
And Timothy Yang.
Yes.
Okay, now I would like to go for the December.
Motion?
Anyone?
I make a motion. Second.
Okay.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jane,
Yes.
Tom Matarazzo.
Yes.
Rebecca Lee.
Yes. No, I was here in December. It was the November.
Now it's
December
December.
18th.
Yes. I was here.
No,
No.
no, you wasn't.
Abstain.
John Madison.
Yes.
Yuen Min.
Yes.
Barnabas Wu.
Yes.
Jeffrey Wu.
Yes.
Timothy Yang.
Abstained, I was absent on that day.
Okay, so I'd like to go into the committee report. The first, finance. John Madison.
Before you, you have 8 resolutions. I went through them this afternoon, and I move on the consent agenda. I made the motion, so.
Okay,
I'll
second.
second it.
Discussions? Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jane,
Yes.
John Madison.
Yes.
Rebecca Lee.
Yes.
John oh wait, I'm sorry. Stephanie, Tom, Rebecca Lee, John Madison, Yuen Min.
Yes.
Barnabas Wu.
Yes.
Jeffrey Wu.
Yes.
Timothy Yang.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go to the buildings and grounds, and Mr. Jason King is not here, but there's no agenda, so no report at this moment. And to the personnel.
Yes, okay, before you, you have set, 6 resolutions. I'd like to move on, I guess all of them, but I have a question on number, 6. So I don't know. Should I move on to 5?
Yes, you know, we could move on all of them, and,
Then when
we'll
discussion-
discuss
Okay,
number
I
6
move on all
also.
6.
Second?
Second.
You may want to abstain on number 3.
Yes, oh no, I know that, not abstain,
No,
recuse.
excuse me.
Yep. So, My question is on number, did you get the question, Jeff?
Did you get
No.
discussions?
Yeah, who seconded?
not-
Now we're discussing.
Okay, discussions.
So discussion.
Okay, yeah, on number 6, I know we have a residency officer already. I hate to say, why do we have to keep doubling? I mean, the one we have, I think, is great.
On the advice of our attorney, I am seeking a retired officer of the residency officer we currently have is an active member of the police department. He can only do visitations during his off hours. This individual is available to us as needed. It's in addition to, it's not in lieu of.
And this request will be supplemented by the report of the attorney in closed session on some pending matters.
Okay.
Okay, any more discussion? Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jane.
Yes?
Tom Matarazzo.
Yes, except on number 3, I want to recuse myself on Samantha Matarazzo.
Rebecca Lake.
Yes.
John Madison.
Yes.
Young Min.
Yes.
Barnabas Rowe.
Yes.
Jeffrey Rowe.
Yes.
And Timothy Young.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna move to curriculum.
Before you have one resolution, we made some curriculum revision, as we're getting ready for CUSAC. I'd like to move to the consent agenda. I'd like to make a motion.
Seconded,
Okay, discussion?
John.
Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jane.
Yes?
Tom Matarazzo.
Yes.
Rebecca Lake.
Yes.
John Madison.
Yes.
Young Min.
Yes.
Barnabas Rowe.
Yes.
Jeffrey Rowe.
Yes.
Timothy Young.
Yes.
Okay, the next matter is to negotiation. And, at this time, that, we're going to talk about, who's gonna be in charge for the negotiation tonight in closed session. So,
This is part of the committee.
right, so we're part of the committee appointment, so it will be TPA. And there is no report at this moment, so. And also, the next one is PTA and PTSA liaison. No report at this time. And then the next one is student activities and field trips. Ms. Rebecca Lee.
Before you, there's 4 resolutions, I'd like to move consent.
I'll second that.
Discussion?
Will they be on number 3? Are they gonna be bused down there, or?
Very likely. We hope to have them transported in one of our school vans.
Good.
Roll call, please.
Stephanie Jane.
Yes?
Tom Matarazzo.
Yes.
Rebecca Lake.
Yes.
John Madison.
Yes.
Young Min.
Yes.
Barnabas Rowe.
Yes.
Jeffrey Rowe.
Yes.
Timothy Young.
Yes.
Okay, and then the next matter is policy, and Mr. Timothy Yang.
So the NJSBA sent us a policy, number 5142.2. It's about required student identification. So what I'd like to discuss today is how we want to move forward, whether that's something we'd like to require of our students, not just have the ID, but it's visible. Whether we want to start just at the high school or at all school, something for us to think about, perhaps research. I do know that certain districts, it is a mandatory requirement due to security, or students have it on them. Kind of makes sense with students coming in and out. And we can identify any other students who may be from different districts, something for us to think about. I know we just got this week, so it's something for all of us to kind of think about. I'm sure we can send some emails back and forth to elaborate to see, and maybe Dr. Sherlock can kind of help us guide in which direction he'd like to go as well.
And I've also shared this for the record with the administrators to get some input from them. I know there is some concern. Again, we have a policy, we do mandate it. Is it strictly enforced? Not as well as it should be. Again, you have an issue when students go to physical education. They're not gonna be visible around their neck with a lanyard for safety issues, but we're working out the kinks, and hopefully we'll have further information next month.
Great, sounds great, Dr.
Right, so we're going to go through the, information, and we're going to make this,
So then, if you want to take it
Yeah.
and revisit it next.
revisit it next.
So I guess we could do a motion to table?
Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to table it.
Second?
All in favor?
And all in favor?
Aye.
And the next one is, calendar and food service, Mr. Barnabas Wu.
Oh, nothing to report.
And NJSBA liaison and alternate, also, yeah, there's no report. And then, I would like to go to the closed session, so I'd like to have a motion to have a closed session.
I'll move that we go to closed.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay. And all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so we're going to have a closed session, and then, we will continue after.
Any idea how long you'll be? Rough figure?
I have nothing.
17 minutes.
I have very short.
Short?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.